Emily Cedarquist and Yana Newell already securing their spot in Championship Sunday. One more spot up for grabs. The number 1 and 4 seeds going head-to-head. Megan Fudge, Jill Braverman taking on Judit Castillo and Allison Harris in the second women's doubles semifinals. Fellas, we already saw Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman today. We opened up our coverage with their quarterfinal as very businesslike, very straightforward. What should we expect to see in this semi?
Well, again, it's going to be a challenge here for Allison Harris and Judit Castillo to kind of slow down the roll of Braverman and Fudge right now. Braverman was hitting a lot of third shot drives. The fifth shot drops. Like to see if she continues that. If she does, it's going to be up to Harris and Castillo to be countering that third shot drive and putting pressure back on Braverman and Fudge. So we'll see how that comes about. Allison Harris, the inside out is one of her big weapons. So we'll see if she can use that to her advantage here. If she gets a ball elevated, and then Judit Castillo, great resetter, lots of power. She'll look to speed up when she can, but again, you have two of the best defensive females on tour on the other side, so you got to pick your poison.
Castillo really burst onto the scene in 2023, primarily as a singles player. Where have you seen her doubles game grow over the course of her career?
Well, I think we're seeing it for a lot of singles players now as far as time on the court. She's much more comfortable moving that ball around, staying in an extended dink. Nice little backhand roll there from Castillo to start it.
Sprayed wide.
A good spot right there from Megan Fudge. Inside out forehand.
Good get. Oh, right through the middle.
I don't know.
Goodness.
I don't know what Harris saw right here. Watch the paddle. She goes forehand, backhand, twist around.
Almost like she was anticipating something and didn't get it at all.
A tremendous defensive effort just to stay in that point.
Braverman hit it that well.
Give you a little both.
And a good ball there from Fudge after Braverman went left hip of Harris. Fudge then goes right hip, so keeping her off balance, going backhand to forehand.
Good offensive lob there from Castillo.
Yeah, went right over the top of Fudge. Fudge looked at Braverman. Braverman was like, okay, I'll go. End up switching sides.
Fighting over the middle.
Well, you got to guarantee that after seeing that, Fudge and Braverman are going to try and expose that that middle a little bit more.
Side out.
Good job by Castillo to fight that one off from her face. Fudge going elevated with that speed up.
And fighting over the middle on the Braverman Fudge side.
Yeah, Braverman just leaning over in front of Megan Fudge to take that.
Oh, goodness, what an exchange.
Wow, Braverman just staying short and sweet, not getting too big, but accelerating through the ball instead of trying to get too big of a backswing.
But at the same time, it's the anticipation that and knowledge that Allison Harris, my goodness, why am I struggling, is going to take that backhand down the line every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Castillo goes 5-hole.
Unbelievable defense. We talked about Braverman and Fudges, but now all of a sudden it's Harris and Castillo playing great defense. Still don't get a point for it, though, unfortunately.
Oh, Castillo can't believe she missed it.
Way back with that backswing.
Got excited. Yeah, it's way behind the body there.
And another miss there for Castillo. She's getting a little big.
Yeah, first the forehand, now the backhand. Oh, wow.
Patience.
Way in.
Ooh, that was in.
Yeah.
Patience pays off.
Castillo trying to get the crowd fired up right there.
Ooh. Oh, no. So much work went into that point.
The easy one is the one she misses right there. Scramble mode again.
Oh,
Castillo stepping across.
yeah, it's a good move, but again, just too big of a backswing there from Castillo. Trying to put a hole through Braverman rather than hitting it through the court.
was too good. Again, the defense, and then turning that into offense, getting that ball down at the feet by Fudge and Braverman.
Off the right hip by Fudge. It's a 6-1 lead.
You got him pinned back, and then you bring him forward to the kitchen line. Fudge takes the chance of being able to attack straight away, and yeah, Castillo and Harris a little bit back on their heels right now.
Timeout on court as they trail by 5 here in our second of 2 women's doubles semifinals. The issue for Castillo and Harris, they played some really quality points. The problem is that it hasn't been on their service side.
Yeah.
So this match has felt closer than what the score indicates, but still it's Fudge and Braverman just grinding down their opponents. And coming up after this, we still have our 2 men's doubles semifinals. The top seed, Will Howell's Jack Monroe, will look to make it yet another gold in men's doubles. They're taking on Drake Palm and Brandon Lane. And in the bottom of the bracket, it'll be Ryler DeHart, Richard Livernese Jr. facing Casey Diamond and Kyle Kazuda, who are in a third game battle, over on court number 6 behind us earlier on.
Yeah, it was against our guys, Hairbooth and Dong, and they were playing lights out earlier. We saw them before we came on the stream, and then ran into Kazuda and Diamond. Came out on top of that 3-game barn burner.
Stop it.
Jill Braverman's hands just so good.
I mean, both Fudge and Braverman right there. It was a good attack from Castillo. But the defense of Fudge and Braverman just gets them back into that point. They get the last ball down. Oh, Fudge almost got there. She got a paddle to it.
Harris put it away down the line. Second serve still coming.
Wow.
Right through the middle on the step over.
Talk about getting on top of that backhand right there. That's exactly what Braverman does. Finds a hole in the middle.
Oh, fighting over that middle ball again.
Well, Braverman had to fight it off. Still got it at the feet of Castillo to earn a game point.
Just slap that ball down.
Oh, tomahawk.
Castillo into the tape. Clinical first game from Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman. 11-1 in favor of the top seeds. They are 1 game away from moving on to Championship Sunday.
When I have pain from arthritis, I grab BioFreeze. Unlike Voltaren, BioFreeze provides fast-acting relief. I can apply it to more areas of my body, and it's NSAID-free. Cool the pain, so I can get back on the court.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour. The APP has unveiled the inaugural Breakthrough Series schedule. The Breakthrough Series is dedicated to up-and-coming pro players committed to taking the next step in their careers and amateur players looking to test their skills. The series will be visiting Boise, Utah, Georgia, Detroit, and New Jersey in 2025. Check out the app.global for more information.
Come on over to Boise. See probably one of the best indoor facilities in the country. But I'm not biased.
Dom is referencing the Flying Pickle, which is the pickleball club owned by Susanna Barr, as Castillo takes that first one off of the edge guard.
Yeah, I do stuff there too.
Fair.
Your name on the list?
Nope. Negative. Ghost Rider.
It's out.
Well out.
Man, Dorian. Not just out, it's well out. Dorian's been around pickleball too long now. She's just getting, those cocky adages that players have. That's just not out. That's well out.
Well, considering how poorly I call lines, when I can tell something's well out,
it has to be that far out for
her to call it.
Completely
to be sure.
Be sure
true.
that it was out.
Tweener. Oh. Get there. Get there.
No.
The excuse me hand, I'm not really sorry.
Oh, Castillo put the hand up. As soon as she turned around, she was smiling.
Well, it had to hit the net cord right there.
Or Fudge was going to get
Fudge
it.
was going to get it.
Yeah. That's not a bad combo there for Castillo if she can get that second ball up, right?
The sequence, the right shoulder drops instead of sliding across, so then as she hits it, she pulls down in. The sequence is good. The final execution on that second ball,
not so much. Oh, yeah.
Right underneath the paddle of Harris.
Well, Braverman and Fudge, not only are they playing solid defense, they're being aggressive as well.
Oh.
Another point for Fudge and Braverman.
Ooh, nice attack there from Judit Castillo. And I'm not going to lie, when you're in the Ohio-Kentucky area, you get Grater's ice cream, and that is what we just got delivered in the booth. You guys everywhere else, be jealous.
That is one of the benefits of being here in Cincinnati. Fantastic Graters. Have you guys done any Skyline Chili while you've been here yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. I'm not game enough midweek.
Wow, just wide right there. But again,
Goodness.
some great defense by Castillo and Harris, but can't turn it into any points or a side out.
If you hear silence, it's because Dom and Dorian are eating their ice cream right now. Well, just deep.
Missed.
See, right here, this is where you can't go, right? You can't give Braverman and Fudge any freebies here if you want to have any chance. An 11-1 loss in game one, and they're just continuing to roll.
Harris found the open court.
Well, it takes a whole lot of shots for Castillo and Harris to end a point right here. Unfortunately, just like in game one, all their good plays have been off the serve.
Second serve on the way. Castillo able to get a paddle on it, but it spins wide.
Well, it's a good spot there from Braverman as well as Castillo's coming through transition. Isolates that ball at the feet, creates the pop-up. And another quick side out for Harris and Castillo without scoring. Braverman thought that ball took a little funny bounce right there.
Five-hole winner for Fudge.
That's a good setup right there from Braverman. On trigger pull, she sets up her partner, Megan Fudge, well. And like you said, finds that 5-hole.
Another point.
It was a huge serve from Braverman.
Into the body of Harris. Everything going the way of the top seeds.
We're seeing more and more each week Megan Fudge becoming a more aggressive player, taking the opportunities to speed up. Braverman going right there, but signaling that she lost it. Yeah, a lot of these speed ups too, they're going cross body, and that's basically backhand to backhand, forehand to forehand.
Oh, it's trying to get everything back at once right there.
That was a 7-point swing right there.
Instead, it's second serve, 7-0-2.
The old Rock and Jock days. Remember, you get like a 10-point home run? MTV Rock and Jock.
Do you think this is the Elam ending?
Ah.
Ooh, almost picked it up. But again, it's another quick side out for Castillo and Harris. It's a little flat. Little flat there for Braverman.
She looks over into the booth, goes, it's there, it's there.
No.
There it was right there. She made a little bit of an adjustment. Fudge crashing off of it.
Oh, she
good
got
adjustment.
it, though.
Get there.
She's there.
That was a really good ball there from Braverman.
Wow.
Goes to the deep point, knows that Castillo won't be there. And that get from Castillo in the middle of that point. Ooh, just a little big there from Fudge.
Fudge and Braverman so well in control.
Yeah, another good drive and crash there from Braverman and Fudge.
Offensive timeout taken here by Harris and Castillo as they trail 9-0 here in game number 2.
Biggest thing is you regroup here. You got to get the first, right? We got to get that first, but you hate saying you need to score in bunches, but right now you got to get at least 2 or 3 before you give the side out back. But the worst part about it is then you have to hold. Have to. I can't give anything up here.
Well,
It's been 5 service sides.
that's what I was.
With no points.
Exactly.
Just like
going back to the first game.
You can't.
Oh, jeez.
They've only had,
How many service games have they had?
this will be their 7th of the entire match because Fudge and Braverman have been able to string together so many points.
Jeez.
So when you're only giving yourself 7 opportunities across 2 games to score, you're really, really pressed if you're not putting together big runs.
To say the least, yes.
What is their best chance in terms of point constructions to score a point coming out of this timeout?
Well, right here, it's just knowing that Braverman is going to drive. If that happens, and Fudge is going to crash. So rather than going back through the middle of the court, create an angle back behind Fudge or create an angle out wide to Braverman. Isolate one of them in the middle of the court. And then once you do get that serve back, yeah, they haven't played bad points. It's just that they haven't been anticipating that every ball is going to come back from Fudge and Braverman.
And their best points, again, have been not on their service side.
Oh, excuse me. They took a time.
Another point for Braverman and Fudge. It is match point up 10-0-1.
There's the angle.
It will still be a second opportunity at shutting the door.
Well, that's trying to read that and poach that. Why not? 10-0.
Braverman and Fudge save the best for last. They cap it with a pickle. They are back into Championship Sunday, 11-1, 11-0. We will talk to the top seeds when we come back here in the Queen City.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by the Botanist Island Dry Gin, distilled with 22 wild botanicals.
Road to Pro. Unlock your potential with the official sock of the APP Tour.
And C&D Nets, the highest quality nets made in the USA.
Well, it's the one seeds of Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman moving into Championship Sunday again, convincingly taking this one 1-0. They're courtside with Dorian Kraft and our Franklin post-match interview.
Megan, Jill, congratulations. Another Championship Sunday coming up for you guys. Megan, I'll start with you. In the quarters, we talked about your and Jill's philosophy. You said you wanted to move forward. The forward was the focus. How did you use that here in the semifinal against Allison and Judit?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they've had a fantastic tournament. They're a great team. They haven't played much together yet, so I'm sure we'll see more of them soon. But it was obviously great chemistry between me and Jill. We can work through things. While forward is our motto, it's all about spots. It's all about targets, where we want to go after, and how we get forward.
Oh, Jill, you and Megan are one of the best defensive teams on tour. You guys gave up 9 total points over the course of today. What does that tell you about the defense that you and Megan are playing right now?
Love the stats. Didn't know any of that. Didn't even know what the score was in this match. Judit and Allison have incredible defense. That was definitely the hardest we've had to work to earn points. Sometimes the score line doesn't tell the whole story of a match. I don't even remember your question. What was the question?
Just
9 points.
9 points, and what does that say about the defense the two of you are playing?
Yeah, communicating really well. I think we're communicating super well and just being very disciplined.
Don't worry about the score. We'll worry about the score in the booth. You just worry about winning matches and playing out points. And you have been such a big part of the success for Megan. We've talked so much this week about the success that Megan has had collectively on tour. You have now guaranteed yourself your 70th career medal. Megan, adding to that all-time total here on the APP Tour. You already talked about what it means to you, all the players that you've played with, how you've gotten here. But for you and I talked a couple years ago about the example you wanted to set for Lily and all the younger girls because you didn't know how long you're going to be able to do this. Looking back, what does that tell you now?
Yeah, I mean, it's truly been special. I was looking back at some pictures last night about my first medal that I won in Punta Gorda, February 2022, and looking back over 3 years, it's been an incredible journey. It feels like 30 years at times, but 3 years, I mean, maybe I'll do 3 more. But no, it's been a fantastic ride, and obviously credit to the APP Tour. They've been a fantastic home to me and my family and all players right here by my side as well. So just really appreciate the opportunity they provide me, and just can't wait for more.
Well, 2 more medals definitely coming tomorrow. We will see you ladies on Championship Sunday once again. Megan Fudge, Jill Braverman, moving on to Championship Sunday.